Yeah, the separation of my soul from my body is what they're seeing right now. This really, really hurts my feelings. I spent so much time and so much effort putting this together that having to immediately tear it apart before I even get to drive it hurts.
It's a good thing we're finding it now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Rather than, you know, a month later.
Rather than I'm driving down the road and throw a rod.
Because our joking around about you throwing it the minute you fucking hit it.
Yeah. You guys all want to make fun and jokes until I actually blow this bitch up.
It would have become true.
What is going on, guys? This is the last video I wanted to make. Honestly, like, this is the last thing that I ever wanted to happen. But I drove the Civic the other day, taking it off the trailer, and noticed that there was oil pushing up out of my dipstick, which is indicative of A, bad rings, bad PCV, something along those lines. I came in today, then like 2 days later, and I decided to do a compression test. And unfortunately, it failed the compression test. I had 150 in one cylinder, I had 60 in the next, I had 120 in the next, and then I had like 90 in piston number 1. So I came in today, tested a compression. About 2 hours later, I'm about to strap the hoist to it, and we're gonna yank this motor out. And now I'm at a crossroads of A, do I order new piston rings and just re-ring it and go, or do I buy a whole nother motor? Piston rings are cheaper, but I'm still running stock motor. I could go to JDM Orlando and pick up an F20B, which doesn't have the fiber reinforced sleeves that this one does, and eliminate that issue for $17.99. That's almost $2,000. Or there's some guy on Facebook that I found that has an H22A, the same motor as me, but built with sleeves, rods, pistons, all of the above. It's got headwork, stuff like that. So, do I spend $3 grand on a built motor? Do I spend $2 grand on a like imported motor, or do I spend like $1,000 and just fix the one I have? I really want this built motor because I can just throw a boost at it and have a great time, and it's built, it's good. Then all I do is take the motor I have, I set it off to the side on the stand, and I just pick up little parts here and there for it and go from there. I just slowly build that motor, and then at the end of the day I end up with 2 completely built motors, which is like perfect, because if I blow one up, I just drop the other one in. So I'll walk you guys over here and let you look at the car. It is just in shambles now. Everything's out. I got this mount left, I got that mount left, the back mount's free. The engine doesn't really move because it's still heavy as all get out. I have what I think is the whole harness out. Oil lines are detached, turbo is out, radiator is out. The harness is pretty much out. I don't think I have anything else still attached. So we gotta move the not Evo, we gotta move that Hyundai, and we can roll the crane over here. And we can try to get this thing out of here. I'm gonna have Caleb help me film, and I came in, I did the compression test, and when it failed, I started yanking it apart. So let's get this motor out of here. Let's hope this guy messages back, and he's flexible on the price, because I don't want to pay $3 grand for a built motor right now. But I do want to finish this car before FL2K on October 7th. I want to drive my car to FL2K. That is all I want to do. But guys, please, if you love me, drop down to the description. My PayPal will be linked. If you would like to contribute to the build, it could be $1, it could be $5. You could donate $10,000. I don't care. It could literally be a penny. Anything helps. I'm doing the best I can. This is what I love, and I know the channel has changed. I know a lot of you like the fishing content and stuff like that, but this is me. This is what I truly enjoy. I mean, look at this. We got a freaking shop, which has tied up a lot of my money. But if you guys want to help, just drop down, send me $1, send me $5, send me $50, send me $500. I don't care. I don't care anything at all. I wish I could put together some merch or something like that, but I don't have the time for it right this moment. So guys, thank you for your support so far. Please, you know, even if you can't help with the build, which I understand, I don't have a big following. I don't expect anything. I don't expect anything. But the #1 sponsor and supporter of this channel is that subscribe button, and if you would so kindly as to just go down there and tap it, and then there's this little bell, just go over there and tap that. And yeah, every view counts, every watch counts, every like counts, every comment counts. Because right now I'm hurt. Like when it failed the compression test, it hurt me. Honestly, I'm not in a good mental state, but I'm in the let's get this done. Let's get this handled. So let's get this motor out. Let's get moving forward.
Fuel rail would probably be just to be safe on it.
Well, I mean, I have another fuel rail, but I also don't have another set of $1,000 injectors.
That's what I don't have. Makes the most logical sense, right?
Yeah, me either. So
Hashtag broke life.
well, taking me back now.
They've seen the birth of this engine. Again.
Yeah, the separation of my soul from my body is what they're seeing right now. This really hurts my feelings. I spent so much time and so much effort putting this together that having to immediately tear it apart before I even get to drive it hurts.
It's a good thing we're finding it now,
Yeah, I guess so.
rather than, you know, a month later.
Rather than I'm driving down the road and throw a rod.
Because our joking around about you throwing it the minute you fucking hit it.
Yeah. You guys all want to make fun and jokes until I actually blow this bitch up.
It would have become true.
She didn't even make it to her first try. Like I drove it down the street. The most I've driven this motor was the video of me driving it in here. And that really hurts my feelings.
But I mean, it is true though. Much better to find out now than to sit there and be going down the road and have a rod.
Throw a rod and end up stranded. I mean, it's just the pain of, you know, building this thing for a year, ordering everything but parts for the motor because I thought the motor was good. I was told the block was good, and clearly it is not. But the guy who I got the motor from isn't exactly the most mechanically inclined. That's a good way to put it. he doesn't know a whole lot, so I can't hold it against him. It was free. I didn't spend any money for a blown motor, so I don't want anybody to think that.
Exactly.
But he is a good friend of mine, and he did give me the motor, so I mean I can't be mad about it. But this does gives me access to a lot of the things I was gonna change and stuff like that. So luckily there's somebody selling a motor that is roughly the same as mine here locally, and if I can get him to cut me a deal, we might still get to go to FL2K because that motor's already built. So please, if you're watching this, pray to whatever God you believe in and help me, because I need it. There's the fuel rail, that's out, cool. Take off the line.
No idea.
I got fuel in my cuts.
Feels delicious, doesn't it?
No, that's a good feeling, dude. Oh, and if you guys are wondering who's behind the camera, it's Caleb's brother George. He's here helping. Okay, that worked.
Hello.
He's here helping. Fuel rail is out. Fuel rail is out.
I'm taking photos while he's recording. Usually I'm the one behind the camera, but he's got to learn. You're here, you got to learn how to record.
1 injector, 2 injectors, 3 injectors, 4 injectors.
Well, I don't know if it's a...
Right, so now we got to get a strap around the intake manifold, and then after that, it's simply start lifting up. I think I've got everything out, which when you're pulling a motor, it's the test of whatever's still attached, like the tensile strength of whatever the hell is still attached to your motor. This is when you find out what it's made of. So,
Like I said earlier too, if you need more straps, I brought 2 more in.
yeah. I don't know, man. It'll be all right. And in one piece. In one piece. That's the biggest thing. The fact that it's in one piece and out. Now look at this empty thing. So much room. Oh God! So much room for activities in here. I just stepped all in trans fluid. This sucks. It's a terrible idea. Why did I do this? Oh, they're hella grippy now. I can. We good. Just don't step directly in it.
So the only thing out of my own comfortability.
Where's it?
I mean, if you want
Give me this thing. Let me talk to the people. Am I rolling? Yep. Am I rolling right now? Guys, this sucks. I'm not happy about this at all. I mean, I do have the opportunity to do a lot of things differently. Mike's on. Okay. I do have the I don't want to hold this thing. Give me a second.
Yeah, unscrew it. Just unscrew the camera from it.
Grab the camera.
How?
Grab the camera.
Turn it. There you go.
This, I don't like this.
Well, no, it's not a quick. There's no quick release on it. I just real quick put it together.
don't you dare edit that out either. Just from that.
Okay, guys. I'm not excited about this in one bit, but this does give me the opportunity to do things differently. It was my first engine swap. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to drive it, but it allows me to do things differently. It allows me to route my fuel lines correctly. I'm supposed to do my steering rack. Like I have a ton of Civic content coming for you guys, like an insane amount. I ordered everything that I thought I needed. Every suspension component, every single arm, every bushing, everything I thought I needed. And now I need an engine too. So if you love me, drop down in the comments and say, good job, good luck, sucks to be you, ha ha ha, because that's exactly what it does right now. But I am sweating to death. We got this engine out. I'm gonna try to detach the trans from it and get the trans sitting by itself and try to talk this other dude into selling me his motor cheaper, I guess.